In English, we'd say, "Did you hit your brother?" Well, in sign language, we would sign. Okay, let's learn part by part how to sign this. Here we go. All right, you, index finger, I'm talking to you. So one motion, you. All right, you. You'd be thinking that you're talking to your kid here. Something happened, you're trying to figure out what happened, and you're talking to one of them, you. Okay, here is a sign for hit. Okay, we're going to use both hands. With my dominant hand, I'm going to make a fist. Like you're going to hit someone, right? You're going to punch, right? With my non-dominant hand, I'm going to use my index finger and just stick it up over here. Palms facing forward, okay? Pointing straight up in the air. Now I'm going to take my fist and I'm going to basically punch my finger. All right, or you could just say bring it up to your finger. Do it quickly. It wouldn't be a slow motion. It would be hit. Hit. Right? Depending on how serious the situation is, put it in your face. If it's something that you disdain, you think it's, oh, how would you do that? To show how serious, right? If it's funny, right? Hit. From the side, hit. From the other side, hit. Okay, let's do your. All right, here's the sign for your. All right, you and I are talking to each other. The hand shape is like this. All right, so if you're out like this, tighten it up, thumb alongside. Now we're going to show the open palm and we're going to push it forward. One motion. Your. Your. From the side, if I was talking to Fred over there, I might be like, your. Sally's over here, I'm talking to her, your. Now I'm talking to you, your. Okay. Brother. Here's the sign for brother. Okay, we're going to first start with the hand shapes L. All right, how do we make an L? Well, pinky, middle finger, ring finger, put them down. Leave your index finger and your thumb like this. It's a sign for loser, right? L. Okay, do that with both hands. Okay, with your non-dominant hand, I'm right-handed. My non-dominant hand's this one. I'm going to put it down here to make a platform, and I'm just going to lay the thumb down. So we kind of have a flat surface here. If you leave it up, then it's going to get squashed in a moment. So we want to put it down, okay? All right, so we have the L, non-dominant hand, come down here, make a platform. With this L, with my dominant hand, I'm going to use the tip. I'm going to touch the side of my forehead and now come down. All right, the bottom of the palm, right down. On top over here. That's why we laid the thumb down, because if we don't, it crushes the thumb. We don't want to do that. Put it over here. All right, so the full sign slowly is, okay, it's two motions. 1, 2. Brother. All right, from the side, brother. Other side, brother. All right, remember L hand shapes? One down here, put the thumb down. The other one up here. Tip of the thumb is touching the side of the forehead. Come down. Brother. Brother. Good, good, good. All right, 1 second. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we need to make sure that this is communicated as a question. So first we need to figure out, is it a WH question? Who, what, where, when, how, and why, or which? Or is it a yes, no question? Well, if you're unsure, just go back to the English. Did you hit your brother? Well, the kid's looking up at you and he only has maybe 3 options, basically 2. Yes, no, or maybe, but maybe doesn't really fit. It's an either or type situation. So it's a yes, no question. So at the end of this question, we're going to raise up our eyebrows, lean forward, have an inquisitive look. What's happening? What's going on over there? When we get to the end of the sentence. You can hold that facial expression for the full sentence if you want, but it uses a lot of energy. So I would recommend just sign the full sentence. You hit your, and when you get to brother, raise your eyebrows, lean forward, have an inquisitive look. Okay, so let's do the full sentence, and we're going to practice this and make sure once we get to the question mark, we are going to raise up our eyebrows, okay? So you hit your brother. In English, did you hit your brother? All together. All right, let's do it again. You hit your brother. All right, notice when I sign brother, I lean forward, eyes up, eyebrows up, inquisitive look. Right, it's not too difficult to have this kind of, how could you, why did you hit your brother, right? All right, so let's do it again. You hit your brother. All right, let's do a little experimentation. Let's switch the word. Let's say, did you hit your sister? So now we need to know the sign for sister, right? So brother is like this, starting up here, tapping on the side of your forehead and coming down. Well, sister is pretty straightforward. It's not too much different. Just do it from the side of your chin, all right? Tap, the tip of your thumb is touching right here. Now come down, all right? Sister. Sister. From the side, sister. Other side, sister. Okay, so now we can sign the full sentence. Let's do it, shall we? You hit your sister. And you can also add, if you're very upset that it happened, it's not usually a good thing, right? Put it in your face. Okay. Now, why don't you sign this one? How do we do it? You hit your brother? I just about went to sister, but it's brother. All right, and back to, you hit your sister? Okay, so this was our lesson, all right? And remember, once we get to that question mark, raise up. Yes, no question, right? So what do we need to have learned from this lesson? Well, you need to be able to sign this. This is what's going to appear in our test. Now, we learned sister, but to be tested, we're just going to use brother, all right? So let's sign it again. Sign with me. Here we go. You hit your brother? Okay,